Hello, my stamping friends. It's Tuesday and I'm finally back, and I think I am live. Let's see, I'm waiting for it to show up on my phone. Yep, there we are. Good, good. My phone wants to die as well. About this time of day, it's usually gone. So there we go. So, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. What a relief of a day. I actually had a little bit of a sweatshirt on, I have to admit, this morning when I got up, and then I wore to work. I think I took it off hmm, about noon 12:30 or so was my noon patient that I was like, whew, I gotta take this baby off. So I am so glad we're together. Hey, Tony. Thank you for sharing. Hope all is well. Looks like you've had a lot of birthdays lately. Um, yeah, so we're just getting around, hopefully having a normal week this week. Had a baby shower for the first of the next generation. So that was exciting and made me feel a little old. So it happens, bound to happen sooner or later. Um, so yeah, how are you all? What have you guys been up to? I have an oldie but goodie fancy fold. I think you'd call it a fancy fold. Oh, and another one on Saturday. Wow. We um we had my mom's on the 13th, and golly, I don't, unless I'm forgetting somebody, which I hope I'm not. Forgive me if I am. I think we're done until September. I think. Anniversaries. We have a lot of anniversaries in the summer, but so I have some peppermint tea. I I don't feel sick, but my belly just feels full, almost like I ate way too much and I can't stand it. I did not eat way too much, but I can't stand it. Maybe it's bloat, I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to use first, wait a minute. Free shipping starts tomorrow for orders over $75. So that's fun. And I think that's really all that's going on. I think. So we are going to do um, a birthday card only because I have the kits already made. We did this during my class last week, my monthly class. So it is um it almost, if you turn it this way, it looks like a collar of a blouse. Yes? Or if it were black and white, it might be an ascot or a fancy shirt. But anyway, it's a collar. But if you turn it this way, 11 birthdays enter in July. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. A lot of celebrating, which is a good thing. We need to celebrate more. Good job, Tony. So I'm going to show you how to make this and cut it, fold it back, and then work on a sentiment that fits right inside there. So that will be what we're going to work on today. So during my class, I did have people that wanted to have a thicker sentiment in there, and that's fine. However, we have to alter the cutting from the from the tutorial. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to put a thicker, my words are slow, a thicker sentiment in there. All right. But before I get going, I just realized I do not have my ink. So let me grab my ink first, and then we will get started. And it's a wonder I have feet left. I just tripped over something very uncomfortable. All right, so I have my blueberry bushel ink pad. Um, First, I need to thank my my youngest daughter. Holy cow, she saw me struggling. She thought I was recording on eCam one day when she was on the couch with me. And I said, "No," I said, "You see how it's blurred in the background? I can't get rid of that." Can I tell you, she took it from me and I would say less than 5 minutes fixed. I've been working on this for what? I don't know, feels like a month, but maybe it's only been a few weeks. So, yes. So she got it. She did it. She's my hero. We're back in motion. Yay, Lindsay. All right. So, if you remember, there was a birthday bundle, or not birthday bundle, birthday suite. Was it even a suite? Bloom Impressions was the name of the DSP. And I've used it before, and we have made cards before, on a Tuesday evening as well as in one of my classes. So there are plenty of ephemera here, and then as I keep looking through um, my DSP, there's more. And then there's also cutouts out of the 12 by 12 paper. So then you have this. There are banners that are cut out, or I might have cut that out myself. I've cut out some numbers from my DSP. So there is a lot happening, and it has my favorite um, green. All right, so let's see what I have left here. So this is one side of the 12 by 12, and it has all sorts of pocket pick pocket, oh my gosh, like postcard type. There's the 4 by 6, then they have a tag one, and then on the opposite side it's the peach. Okay, and then there's green, of course. I love that side, it's gorgeous. Hey Julie, good evening, thank you for coming back. The cakes, which would be a good one, but then to fold this back, I didn't like it. I was going to try a whole different piece of DSP, but I couldn't find one that I liked. So here's another one. This one has like um the blue background, and then again the green, and the colors names are, so there's Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Flirty Flamingo, Shy Shamrock, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Petunia Pop, and Peach Pie. So I would not call this Shy Shamrock. I was thinking that it's my favorite. Um, and even my favorite's escaping me. Oh boy. All right. Kids just came back from ice cream, so if it's crazy up there, I apologize. But you know what? In 2 weeks, it's going to be quiet in here as a church. So I'm going to take the noise while I can, because they're all, my Lindsay's moving. So next Thursday, we take Lindsay to Alabama. She's moving to Alabama and leaving her mom, growing her wings, which is what we want to do, right? We do a good job, and this is what we get. So lots of ephemera, birthdays, flowers. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but we're going to cake. I love these. I have a I have a scrapbook page in mind. I don't scrapbook as quickly as I used to because I haven't done it in so long. I can't wait to get back so that I can just be quick, quick, quick. Oh, Tony, which reminds me, I think I saw photos on your Facebook page that you, my friend, have been scrapbooking. Did you do the virtual event? I'm thinking that you did. And I saw 12 by 12s. Pretty sure I did. So now you're just going to have to scrapbook with us. So this is the the DSP that I'm going to use, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And when you're flipping it over, you just want to make sure that everything goes and, you know, that you like it. And who doesn't like a pink gingham? I mean, come on, that's just crazy. So this is the pink gingham, and then it's it looks like an off-white almost background. It's not white. So, and then there's some gold, is it gold metallic? I'm not sure, but that's what we're going with. So yeah, all right, so I'm going to show you. This is the first end result. We're going to make this bigger so that we have a little more there to play with. All right, so here's my kit and my bits. All right, we are going to put some bits over here. We don't want to lose them, and we're not probably going to use those. But here is my Azure afternoon base. Okay, so one for the inside and one for the out. So we're going to put the inside aside just for now. And then we're going to put the base up there just for now. And then I got to make sure I have enough room here. Sorry, we're moving everything forward. So what I did was I took half of the 5 1/4, okay, and half of 5 1/4. I'm just looking for my little, you know, you're all gonna pick on me. Half of 5 1/4 is oh yeah, yeah. is 2 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. 2 5/8. That's what we're going with. Please don't give me a hard time. 2 5/8. Now I had to do this all by myself. All right, so that's when you're going to, whoops, sorry, I had it right the first time. Just want to make sure everybody can see the, so I'm going to put this at 2 5/8, which is right there. Okay, and you can see it's already cut. Well, it's cut to 1 1/2, and I want to go to 2 1/4. Okay, and I did that because I can see 2 1/4 here. Okay, so on my my bar here, there's also numbers, and then there's a line here so that I know that 2 1/4 is right there, and that's where I stopped. Okay, it's easier to see in person, so honest. All right, and then we're going to take, you can take a ruler. I just found it is my the inside of my card is right here or whatever. I'm just going to put that on my, from corner to corner, and make sure it's corner to corner, which I just moved mine. So we want to make sure so that it folds tight. And it goes to the corner. Now, forgive me, that did not go as well as I wanted it to. So we're going to try to do it again. There we go. You do got to play with the paper a little bit so that it is a little bendable. Okay. So I don't like the way that looks, but I'm just showing you the fold. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to make sure that this starts here and this goes to the corner on the end of my paper. So that one's going to go there. We're going to hold this and we are going to make sure that's going to get bent. Work it, work it. There you go. All right, so that one went a lot better. All right, and it's not even here. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, this one's better than this one, as you can tell. But I promise you, once you get everything on here, it will not matter. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm going to, gosh darn it, I've been doing this a lot. Don't do as I do as I say. Please put your lids back on, even the glue, the liquid glue, because it gets stopped up. And you know, my problem is I I throw away my lids because who needs them, right? A pain in the neck, on and off, on and off, on and off. Yeah, well, like I said, do as I say, not as I do. All right, so I like to do it this way so that I get it. And I'm going too fast because if you were really wanting to do it my way, you would measure out your sentiment before you. So, excuse me for one second. Hygiene. So, again, do as I say, not as I do. So here is the stamp set. And we are going to put on Make a Wish, which is quite large. Okay. Right about there. And yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Get out a oops. Get out a block. Now, it says your afternoon. However, I used blueberry bushel here because I wanted it to I didn't want to use black, and I really wanted it to come out. So Azure Afternoon looks fine, but guess what? I don't have it. So that's blueberry bushel, and it all still works. All right, sorry, my scratch papers over here, so I did that off of camera. All right, so there you have it. So it's about the same. I'm so upset that that messed up. Ooh, my water? Oh, yeah, but it was a while ago. I'm good. Okay, can you just turn it off for me? Sorry, tea water break. We got it. Got it all under control. All right. So I am going to try to make that nice and smooth. So the little bit of dimension that comes from here comes from the foldovers. And I did not put them down with dimensionals, or I'm using glue dots, and I'm just going to give it a little roll so that there's a little dimension. And all I did, I'll show you again. I'm putting this right on the tip, and then I'm just giving this, I'll show it to you this way. I think I'm just giving it a little roll down so that it has a little build up there. Okay. There, that looks even now. Phew. Okay, got it good. Now, the other dilemma was all of my baker's twine in the azure is gone. So we can do, what do you think? Strawberry slush, or I think this is shy shamrock, or um good old linen thread, because who doesn't like linen thread? Who dare say they don't? All right. Any ideas? I'm open for suggestions while I take a sip of tea. There's a delay. Anybody? Anybody? Let me make sure. Anybody? Nobody? No interaction happening. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to go with strawberry slush, and I'm going to show you how I do it and how simple it is to do it this way. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the back, take some old-fashioned Scotch tape, okay? And then you're going to wrap it around a couple times. I like to be up a little bit more on the top. Then we're going to do the same thing in the back, on the top, and then we'll cut. All right, so that's that part. And then I'm just going to tie a bow. Now, in class, I either cut the baker's twine to length, or everybody, does their own. But when I'm doing it myself, so when you're at home, because not everybody is probably having classes, I tie right on the bowl, on the roll, because less waste, and then it just doesn't get away with me, I feel like. Boy, that string wants to turn on me. I'm gonna go a little smaller still. All right. Then I'm going to take another glue dot, and I'm going to put it right where where it doubles over here, where the two meet. Right there. Okay. And then I'm going to add my bow right there. And then I'm going to play with it a little bit, because I like definition. Oops. So there you have it. So again, go halfway down and you make a mark on your DSP. And then depending on how big, now I didn't measure my sentiment, but let's see. If we were to measure it, it's about 2. Well, I lie. I lie. It's about 1 3/4, give or take. And it's about 1.5 inches wide. So we could have even gone with a little bigger of a sentiment here to give it some, you know, stuff. Another thing we're going to do is now we're going to add some of the bling. Now I have this whole cardboard stuff full of bling. So obviously these are too big. Whoops, you can't even see. These are too big, so they're not going to work. That one's not going to work. This one here. This one's the same thing. This one's going to be too big as well. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too big if we didn't have the baker's twine there. That one's too big. That's another one that's too big. Too big. Too big. Way too big. All right, so this was kind of what I'm thinking. Too bad we didn't have something in the middle. Let's see. Maybe we can make one of this kind of work. Yeah, those are too big. All right, so we got some nice pink here. And I love the blue. I know that leaves aren't really blue. We're going to add some gold. And let's see. Maybe a balloon. Let's see. That might be too much, and it's all pink. I was hoping for a different balloon. Okay, so now we'll put this on the card. And again, I'm really not going to lift it up. I'm going to lift up the ephemera. I'm going to lift that up. Okay, so if you were to look at it this way, there's your little old. I was just thinking of my great grandma's collars when on her dresses. Yeah, she had big collars. So that's what it looks like to me. So let's play with this a little bit. We know that we can maybe put this here, even out here a little bit. And I don't like all this pink. I mean, I like pink, you know. Look, here's the same flower, but in peach. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Okay, so we might have that. That's not quite big enough. Yeah, that's a little better. Let's see. All right, let's add that in a little bit. So let's see. We go here, here. Whoopsie. Womp womp. In there. So see, we're kind of covering up that a little bit. And let's see if we give that a little bit of gold there. And a little bit of gold here. Then we can, I don't know if we want to do that. Then we can add yeah, I don't know. Now I'm kerfunkled. Yeah. Yeah, might not need the, I kind of like that. All right, so let's get the dimension. If you have any ideas, thank you. Please let me know because I'm willing to try it out any way you'd like. Your guys' ideas are sometimes, or most of the time, all the time, better than mine. Because you're looking at it from, whoopsie, an off camera experience. All right, so there we go. So there's that. And we're going to take a little bit of glue here and we're going to put it there. Put this one on next. And we'll put it up there. I don't know if we have company or not, but they are loud, I tell you. Loud, loud, loud. I hope you can't hear them. Right, and then there's that one. Okay. Now I do feel like I need something else. Yeah, how about we try that? I love to make little clusters. I just think it's fun. Anybody else like to make clusters? Like it's hard for me to plan my clusters because I don't know what I'm going to do until I kind of do them. All right, so that means we got to have another one, but I don't think, well, I can't do that one. Let's see. Yeah, I can't have a, I just feel like that's gonna, yeah, I think that's good. Sometimes too much is too much. What's everybody think? Okay, so that's not horrible. And so now we could use any of the um, I don't think I'll use, yeah, maybe peach or peach or pink. What do you think? Yeah, it does get too busy. You're right. You are right, Tony. I know I wish we had a, well, I'm gonna go with the peach because of the big flower in the yeah, it'll bring out a little bit. I have gone through 3 packages of these. I love these. And you know what? They're all the colors that I tend to use. So I'm gonna miss them. Let's hope they don't go anywhere. Now, because they're called the party dots, because it's a birthday party. Because of this, I could, yeah, I think it's too much. I like that. And then what else I like is maybe on the inside, we could do a little, balloon. And I'm not gonna raise it just because I think that'll be too much. And of course, just a tad too much there. Good. All right. So then we'll open this. All right. So there you have it. We have Tony, do you happen to know the name of this? It's like the collared or the, I don't know, bent back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry that that didn't go very well. I hope you got the idea. So halfway down, make a tick mark. Put it in your cutter here so that your cutter's going this way. And depending on the size of your sentiment, this one, this little one, was only 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. And then this one was 2 1/4, slicing it in. Okay. And I do not like how that's laying. So we're going to put that in there and build that up so it doesn't fall down. Okay. And then open it up. And then you have the balloon on the inside. So mother's birthday, someone special. It is more of a feminine card, but um, it's your decision after all. And I'm just wondering. Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna leave good enough alone. You're right, Tony. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Daddy, thank you. Collar fold. Oh, good old Google. And you know, that's like the last place I think to look. Goodness. All right. Well, I hope you love this collar fold card. There's so much ephemera. You can really go crazy with that with this. And I believe that this is on the, whoa, did somebody just give me a thumbs down or did I do that myself? I'm sorry. I don't know where that thumbs down came from. I was looking to see if um, where this might be. I think it's on the last chance list, is my guess. But let me see. Oh, I can't get it on my phone very well. All right. I think it's on the last chance list. I don't believe it's in the catalog. No, it's not in the new catalog. So last chance list, it is there, or else I'm crazy, which I had a patient tell me I was a little crazy today. So I might be wrong, but I'm gonna go with it's there. And it's fun. And it goes with numbers, or not numbers. The dies have numbers in them. But you know, you have your numbers so that the first, second, third, fourth, it has a 2, 4, and your. Doesn't have a from, but has a happy day, happy birthday, and it has the printed and then it has the script, which I love. I love that in a stamp set. A little banner, and then again in the ephemera, in the DSP, there also is two 12 by 12s of ephemera, and there's a banner. And then little flowers, little leaves. So same idea, just carries over. So that's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you had a great Tuesday. Hopefully it's warm. You can do a basket. Yeah, yep, with the bow tie in the center. Good idea. And then you know what? I have the plaids that are also on the last chance list. Um, Whoops, I'm showing them to you and you can't see me. Sorry, let's go back. So the plaids, this would be a great idea too. And then you could do a a masculine card with this. And you could do, I don't know, fish or a bow tie, like Tony said. So yeah, so it would go this way. And you would open, well, you would open this way, but it would be that way. So don't put it back, don't put it together backwards. And then and then a bow tie. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know why I need to make masculine cards. I don't know why. I I don't. And then I go to get one and I don't have any. So that's got to be on my to-do list someday. So, all right, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you for taking time out to join us. Oh, okay. The suite is on the last chance list, as are the party dots. I love those party dots. If you like the pastels, go grab some. I'm telling you, I have 3 packs. I think I have one unopened package and more than a half a pack, and then the one I just showed you. I'm just going to town with them. So thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you next week. I will be on next week. The following week, I will not. I'll be in Alabama. So, but I'll keep you updated. And don't forget, free shipping tomorrow. Um, I think it's for 24 hours. I don't think it's just for a day. So the 23rd to the 24th or 25th. So it's 1 or 2 days. So, um, thank you, Tony. Thanks, everybody. I will see you all next Tuesday for sure. And have a wonderful week. Thank you. God bless.